morning, Bulldogs, and welcome to the February 4th magazine show. I'm Maddie Smith.
And I'm Soraya Farmer. This week we'll be showing you more on Taylor Seymour,
Boys Swimming,
Jackie Hodak, Emma Land,
and the new film club.
Watch this segment to see how senior Taylor Seymour is preparing for her college auditions.
Okay.
When did I fall in love? Which night? Which day? When did I first begin to feel this way?
I came here to North to see the production of Seussical, and Sharon Sung, who is a pretty dominant community member, she was playing JoJo, and she was sitting in the audience before the show started, and her assigned seat was next to me, and she was looking very dazed and confused and where she doesn't know where she is, and I was like, Mom, there's this really weird girl sitting next to me, who is this? And I was kind of scared, 7-year-old me, oh my god. And so then she jumped up on stage as soon as the show started. I was like, oh, okay, and that got me invested right away. I've been acting and singing since I was 8 years old. I did my first production for Mill Race Players, which was Gypsy. That was fun. I got to wear a dress that had balloons taped to it, and I just got to stand there and look cute, so that was fun. I think when we did The Drowsy Chaperone at North my sophomore year, that was my first, I wasn't featured dancer number 3 in the chorus. I had a name and I had lines in my own song, and that was okay, I can do this. And then throughout that process there was I can't see myself doing anything else.
Hello, my name is Taylor Seymour, and I will be doing a monologue from Wonder of the World by David Lindsay-Abaire.
I am auditioning for IU and Ball State. I did a pre-screen for IU but didn't get an audition, so Ball State will be in February. I am preparing from in my voice lessons, I'm doing 2 songs, an up-tempo and a ballad, and then I'm doing a monologue, which I'm working on with John Johnson right now. Janie Gordon has helped me a lot. I've been friends with Janie for forever, since the production of Gypsy, and she's just been there for me for so long.
Taylor has to have a lot ready for these auditions. Musical theater auditions are hard, so I've been helping her with her songs mainly. Finding the right song choice was probably the biggest thing, making sure we had a ballad, an up-tempo, and then I've also helped her a little bit while she's done her monologue, kind of helping her with timing and things like that.
My biggest challenge has definitely been my first no, because all through my theater career it's been, okay, I know I'm going to be in the show, but I don't know where I'll be in the show. But to get your first no saying, no, we don't want you, it's not just, no, we don't think you're right for the show, it's, no, we don't want you for 4 years of your life. But I know that in the industry you get rejected all the time, and sometimes you can do 40 auditions and mainly only get 1 job or 2 out of that, so it's really helping me for the future, I guess. I'm thinking after college to pay for student loans and things like that, to do a cruise ship job or something, to where I'm still performing and I can see the world, but it's not so blunt that after college you're going to the city and you're kind of alone.
Taylor has gotten more confident. One of the things we've been working on is trying to help her feel more comfortable in her own skin while she's performing these pieces, and I see some growth and progress in that. She's definitely come a long way since her freshman year. Taylor is one of the most dedicated kids I have, especially to her craft, and she will do whatever it takes. She's very driven, and I see her being successful no matter where this journey takes her.
No matter what is going on in my life, I can throw my stuff on the floor in the auditorium and just get up and pretend to be someone else. So you get to completely take yourself off and become someone else for a little bit.
Take a look at this segment to learn more about a standout freshman swimmer.
The Columbus North boys swimming team is looking to make a push for the state title. A key part of the team's success has been the performance of freshman Michael Briniger. Briniger talks about his feelings toward the state competition and how he prepares himself for important races.
I'm preparing for high school state by practicing really hard, and the upperclassmen are helping push me to go faster. While we're working hard, we also have some fun. They make it really easy and fun to try and get my goals this season. My goals for the season are to get top 8 at state in the 200 and 500, and hopefully win the 200 free and 400 free relay. I've gotten better over the season because my coach and my teammates have pushed me.
Swimming head coach Jim Sheridan describes the impact that Briniger has made on the team during his freshman season.
With incoming freshman Michael Briniger coming in our distance races, an area that we haven't been lacking in, but now we got a guy ranked in the top 3 or 4 in our state. Last year as a 13 and 14-year-old, he was ranked in the top 10 in the world for his age group. And actually, I believe in his mile was number 2 in the country in the 13 and 14 division. His potential is absolutely limitless. He's a guy that they better get a big lead on early because he's coming back in the second half of that race. One of the things that Michael has done an excellent job on is working the second half of his races. He's worked very, very hard on how to pace going out. A lot of athletes, when they dive in, they just busted that first 100 or 200 trying to open a lead so people might back off behind them. Michael doesn't worry about that lead. He keeps a good and constant watch on the competition out in front of him, and he knows at the halfway point that if we're close enough, they are his in terms of how he's going to finish. As a youngster, physical-wise, he's not going to be physically as strong as the upperclassmen, junior, seniors, but in terms of heart and desire, I think he outbeats them by 200%.
Make sure to come support the Bullfrogs as they make a run for the state title.
Many North students have tried dance at one point or another, but one student has taken it to the next level. Watch this segment to learn more about senior Jackie Hodak.
I've been dancing since I was 5, turning 6, when I was in kindergarten. I knew that I wanted to be a dancer ever since 4th grade when I saw videos of Kelsey Kirkland dancing, and I was so inspired, and in 5th grade I actually decided that this was what I wanted to do. I've been in a lot of performances. I've been in Nutcracker, Alice in Wonderland, Carnival of the Animals, the list just goes on. And I've also done a lot of roles too. I've been Dewdrop in Nutcracker and Arabian and Snow Queen, just really a lot. I'm a student at the Indianapolis School of Ballet and I'm in level 8. Over the summer I go all over the country just for dance schools, and I've been to several. They're called summer intensives, and some of my favorites that I've been to were the Royal Winnipeg Ballet and this place in Paris, which has a really long name, and GKA, that's one of my favorites too. I dance every day of the week except for Sunday, so every day after school I go up to Indianapolis and I spend 2 hours in class, and then I come home really late, and on Saturdays we have rehearsal. Dance has changed me in a lot of ways. It's taught me etiquette and respect and time management and just simple responsibilities. You're supposed to respect your higher ups, like your teachers. You're supposed to be very respectful of them and do what they say. And it's taught me time management because I have to go up to Indianapolis every day, and also to be early and on time for classes and warm up properly. My future plans to pursue this career would just be auditioning for all the companies that I'm interested in and keep working hard, definitely.
Watch this segment to see how one North senior is pursuing her passion after high school.
My name is Emma Land, and I'm a senior, and I'm an aspiring art student. I've been interested in art for as long as I can remember. I always like played around with different like paints and drawing. I really didn't take it that seriously until I got into high school. I started with just graphite drawings because they're simple and you can get a lot of detail into them and it's easy to fix your mistakes. I like realism, and it's like I actually know like what this is supposed to look like in real life, and you can get it really close to looking real, or it can be like kind of not. I'm trying to get more into painting now and digital art, just because you need to have all those different skills. I'm trying to go to Ball State for animation. I've been accepted to Ball State. I just have to prepare my portfolio now. After that, I probably want to animate cartoons or video games or whatever. So yeah, that's fun. It takes a lot of work to get the techniques for the different like mediums and stuff. The ideas come, like, they're always the ideas. And you just like, something pops into your head and you go with it. And sometimes it's brought on by cartoons because they're awesome. Or it's kind of like the 3 a.m. kind of times where you're like, this is probably the best idea I've ever had. But being able to put the ideas on paper or on canvas or whatever, that's the hard part. That takes time.
Check out this segment about a new club founded by Mr. Perry.
Why should people join Film Club? Have you ever watched a film in your life? If you're nodding yes, then you should come to Film Club. Basically, Film Club is a more in-depth view of Mr. Perry's class, Humanities, but without the test. So it's really going to be cool and awesome. And we're going to try and remake a movie like we did last October for the horror movies, and before that was like the silent movies. So yeah.
The focus of this film club will be to, once a month, naturally look at film, but also to study film production in depth. We'll have guest speakers from IU and from around the state teaching us new filming techniques, new editing techniques, and as an added bonus, we'll be going on field trips to things like Diabolik to see these various film festivals in Indiana.
And that's it for this time, Bulldogs.
Be sure to tune in next time for your Columbus North Broadcast News Source.
For BNN, I'm Soraya Farmer.
And I'm Maddie Smith.